Hello and welcome everyone, I'm C.S.Gilmore and this is Astroneer. We're on the kids in my account. I found it's just kind of easier to work with this one right now for a lot of the recording purposes, and also like I can create a duplicate save and actually go over some of the stuff with the kids if I want, or if they don't care I can just go on from wherever we record to. But looks like I got mission complete with the bait and switch. Sphelerite was the stuff you use for zinc, I believe. See what appeared. Strange object. Chronos file. Okay, it does some really weird stuff here. Case file. Fate of the ES Triton. Please deploy at a safe distance from launch pad. Cannot activate until drilled into terrain. Cannot activate due to objects blocking area. Cannot activate near landing zone. I have no idea what this is. This is kind of cool though. Looks like some weird train. Alright, let's put it right here. Oops. Alright, I guess I actually have to place it carefully. There we go. Alright, let's go with this. Use. Ah! Never mind, that's not a train, that is a piece of object. Debris. A whole bunch of debris. Some of it in very interesting spaces. Lab records and analysis data. Okay, I have to get a power supply here. That's easy. Xenobiology lab wreckage, mission object. An abandoned facility once used to house and study biological samples. It's still partially functional and may contain useful information. Okay, I can do this. First, let me get more air. And second, where did I have it? There we go. I can easily get power out to this thing by just going there and there and there. I have kind of a bunch of these lying around, so this is fairly easy to just use what I've got lying around to power it. Alright, and a few more. It even has me gain air from these things, so which is fairly useful. Alright, one more up here. That wants to be awkward with how that places. Alright. Well, this should be close enough to make it count. Alright, that's powered. Jumper cable. They provide power to the xenobiology lab. Let's check this out. Inactive. Why the weird music? No bueno. Don't exactly like that. Thank you for stopping that. Oh, an oxygenator. That's nice. Well, I can take that with me and set it up somewhere probably. Just plug it over there for now. I could quick... Oh wait, I can plug it in right there. Aha! A breath of fresh air. Okay, so now this place is functional. And mission object, an abandoned facility. Is there anything else I can do with this? Can't do anything there, it looks like. Alright, now that I've got oxygen in there, is this active? Wait, we have to push this. Aha! Use daylog. Know thy galastropod. Use silver shells. New mission. There is a lot here. Okay. Entry 1. My research continues en route to Lobus Prime. This is my first time working with the natal specimens before they've undergone environmental adaptation. All 7 galastropods remain in good health, nothing substantial to report. On a personal note, I question the value of our current mission. Extensive research has already been provided on Galastropoda optum, and I fail to see the added value that exposure to Lobus Prime will bring. EXO's solutions for its containment are questionable at best, turning a species with such invasive qualities into house pets. I believe they're talking about the giant snails we've seen shells of lying around. Additionally, crewman New has taken to spending all his free time in the nursery, interrupting my work. His insipid cooing and insistence on naming them is irritating. I dread the hours he's not on shift. Okay, this one. Despite my best efforts, Rogel continues to escape from his terrarium in favor of taking up space in my coat pocket. I fear I have spoiled him one too many times with our walks around the ship. The little ones have taken over my lab. Increasing personal interaction has resulted in extremely positive results. Much as I hate to admit it, the snails do seem happier, and I find myself strangely energized once they've all been fed and sorted. I even caught Usagi singing this morning. New will never let me live this down. I will have to sell our bet the next time he's free. His team has been extremely busy charting a course towards the anomaly our scanners picked up. I do hope he finds time to drop by the nurseries. This one's locked, weirdly. I can't seem to do anything with it. Alright. Entry. This will be my final entry. The Triton is under attack. I am the only one left. I've sealed the nursery, but it won't be long before they find me. New called to me earlier, or whatever that thing is pretending to be New did. There's no way off the ship for me, but I've set the command to jettison the nursery. All that's left is to push the button. If you're reading this, please take care of these little ones. I cannot save the Triton, but maybe I can save them. Alright. Is an invasive species that was first discovered while their origin planet is unknown. Galastropod eggs hitch rides on nursery comets until such a time that they crash into or encounter more solid ground for hatching. Young galastropods quickly adapt to the planetary environment conditions they are exposed to, presenting a variety of features when fully grown to help them survive in nearly any circumstance. Evolutionary galastropod physiology is known to hijack a neurological response in the orbitofrontal cortex of other beings, ensuring the care and survival of the species. In response to the interaction and food given to them, galastropods provide their protectors with temporary positive effects and influences. Galastropods are known to be playful and mischievous creatures. They enjoy music, dancing, and interaction. When approaching a galastropod for companionship, their social behavior must be considered. Exodynamics recommends gently coaxing them out of hiding and then attempting to appease the galastropod's whims. It may take several tries at playing with a galastropod before it will allow itself to be placed within a terrarium. Exodynamics recommends that all galastropods are kept securely within terrariums, both to ensure galastropod safety and to restrict the species from becoming a detrimental ecological force. A contained and well-fed galastropod is a happy galastropod. Sounds like containing them is not so easy. A brave and curious companion who emits a bright light from their body when well-fed, Sylvia illuminates the darkness of places no matter where they reside. So, Sylvia galastropod? I think we're on Sylvia now? Is this one for each planet then? Alright, that looks like all the info I can get out of this right at this second. It makes me wonder if there isn't a galastropod now available to find somewhere, or if something might spawn loose as a result of some of this. Ow. Gotta be more careful. Well. I'm not seeing anything of major, necessity for me here. Just bits of debris fell down. Yeah. So it looks like most of it had to do with that odd little terminal there. Funky. Let's see what the mission update is. Strange object. Place and activate the strange object on the surface of Silva. Cronus case file. Fate of the ESS Triton. Please deploy at a safe distance from away from the launch pod. Cool, we get some deal. Jumper cables. Provide power to the Xenobiology Lab on Sylvia. The wreckage Xenobiology Lab needs to stick internal power recharge to find a working cable on 4 times structure. Bonus, some bites. A breath of fresh air. Install Oxygenator in the Xenobiology Lab on Silva. The Xenobiology Lab wreck must be re-oxygenated for safety. Check the surrounding debris for a functioning oxygenator. Know thy galastropod. Use data log to activate Xenobiology Lab's tracker. Access the data log attached to the Xenobiology Lab to learn more about the wreck. Okay. Oxygen filters. G Silva shells. G Silva shells scan. Retrieval of local galastropod requires data. Find and scan its discard shells in the forest of Silva. To gain empty terrarium. Okay. Let's track that one. That shouldn't take more than a few minutes, if that much even. And yeah, let's go do that. I can just literally run right over here and I should be able to find some shells. Since they appear in the forests, and that shouldn't be difficult. I think if you unlock the snails, you can actually eventually get them as pets, but I could be wrong in that regard. Yep, there's a shell right there. Alright, there's one. Scan. I've actually already scanned plenty of these, but I guess you have to scan them since game for it to count. Thankfully, they're abundant. Alright, one more. Ah, there you go. There we go. Yeah. Alright. Now there's a terrarium bit, huh? Which I'm pretty sure we're going to be getting us a pet. You know, this was not the thing I was expecting to show you guys when I started this episode recording. This is entirely a, oh hey, I've completed a mission, let me check it out. And boom, here we go. Forest data, find the scanning discard shells. Okay. Provide terrarium with soil, provide terrarium with zinc, provide terrarium with bounce spine seed. The gastropod requires a mobile environment for adventure. Materials are needed for proper modulation. Okay. So, empty terrarium. How does this work? We'll just, right there for now, I don't really need it. That area. Okay. Terrarium, let's stick it there. Actually, wait a minute. Yeah, okay, let's stick it there. It needs to be filled with specific items before it is ready. Okay, bounce vine. Got some of that right here. Alright. Plant that one right there. And this one, I guess I have to do that. Yep, puts in. Okay. Check. Zinc and soil. Okay, soil should be easy by just grabbing this canister and going. Alright, done with that. Next, the zinc. I should have some lying around somewhere, and if not, I can easily get more. Well, there's a thing to make zinc. So, if I drop this in my furnace real quick. Oh, it'd be weird if you can attach things there. Did not think of that. I guess the zinc is to help with the shells? Like with their development of some sort? Like how some animals kind of need a little extra metal or various other elements to help them. Chickens, for example, you may feed them some extra calcium. Bearded dragons definitely need extra calcium in order to maintain their health. Otherwise, they can have bone deficiencies. Chickens use it for their eggs. So yeah, certain things provide you end up doing extra things like that. Alright. Cool, I got a small trumpet horn. Attach small horn to completed terrarium. Perform proper emotes for G. Silva. Use terrarium to collect G. Silva. Coax the gastropod out of hiding and win its trust and companionship. What? What? Emote wheel with G? Have a dance. Okay, dancing to its theme. Got it. Where did you go? You show up in this or something. Okay, down here. Perform proper emotes. Collect, use terrarium to collect G. Silva. Can I, like, pick it up now? How do I use the terrarium? Alright, I gotta get here. Then I'll worry about how to do that. Mobile habitat. Okay. Well, that's a thing. We're just gonna drop that over there. We're gonna bring this over here. Well, that's not a good sign. Already dropping it on the ground. Alright. Greatly illuminates an area. Favorite foods mutant has been his blind seed. Oh, so it's actually useful. Okay, there. Alright. She's so slotted to xenobiology. Okay, now I have to take it to the lab. That's why there's a slot in this one. Okay. Tracking power. Alright. Finish that one. Alright, the xenobiology lab requires scan of G, so place gastropod on input slot for analysis. Tracking power. Provide more power to the xenobiology lab. Use data log to activate xenobiology lab's tracker. Provide more power to activate the tracking capabilities in the xenobiology lab to locate other gastropods. Okay, so I go back to the terminal, I guess. And activate that. Tracking power. Alright. An adventurous and playful companion who is an expert at finding shiny things when well fed, Usagi will happily help point out places to check out on any planet you're on, no matter where she resides. A resilient companion who lets you breathe easily on any adventure when well fed. Stilgar is a spicy addition to any backpack the air must flow. So this one gives off light. This one helps find things. This one provides oxygen. So they're a weird. So collecting these different snails, I guess, helps me to do more things. And if, like, I feed this one his vine seeds, which I don't have any of, it will probably glow. Is what I'm hearing. All right. A gastropod has found its way to the barren moon. Find and scan its discarded shells in the craters of Decello, and the dry ruins of the arid world have attracted a gastropod. Find and scan its discarded shells on blades of rock deep in the caverns of Kalidor. Alright, so we got some new missions with that. Feed your gastropod. Gastropods can eat any seed. Favorite foods increase benefit received. Okay, so I actually could just feed it anything, huh? Boom. How does that work? It's adorable. Okay. And... oh, it does give off light, I think. Could be wrong, but... I think it's giving off some light? It's a little hard to tell because now it's daytime. Just plug that in there for now. Alright, well that's really funky. Cool, we got a lot more to do with snails now, I guess? In different levels. That escalated quickly in a way I did not expect. Now then, let's go deal with a different thing, though. The thing I actually was starting to record this about. Well, I've got some time. We're going deep. All the way underground. I finally made it to the core, where the gateway thing or whatever it's supposed to be is. But boy, did it take a long time. There was a lot of digging involved with my kids to get down deep enough to even reach this thing. We won't be able to take the train all the way there because I only extended the train tracking so far at this time, and I don't know if I will bother with going further. Probably better to go on foot anyway for this bit up ahead because it's a little wonky. But you'll see what I mean when I get there. So you may recall we go through this mantle layer here. And we're done here with the train. So now we're running down. And I'm going to just do this to refill my fuel. My soil pile. There we go. Now my canister's refilled in case I need it. But we're going to be running for a little bit. Because we have to go pretty deep. And the deeper you go, it gets a little wonky trying to build a ramp down. Because, like, you'll start digging down and then it's kind of not down as much anymore. As you get closer to the middle, the curvature of the planet gets more pronounced. From what I could tell, anyway. So, yeah, getting down deeper was a little different. Also, the deeper you go, the gravity gets lower. So you can have less issue of fall damage. But it still makes jumping a little awkward at times. Like, I can jump a little higher and further, And woo, just smacked my head there. But it can make going down a little tricky at the same time too, because I'm not going as fast. There's something outside of my tunnel nearby there that doesn't like me. Down here, I found a whole ton of astronium. And it's this weird purple stuff, and it's what turns into this trade resource here. So I had a whole pile of that because I found a whole, like, big deposit of it. I'll have to I still have to go to other planets to get steel and other things so I can make the trade platform. And as you can see, the gravity is really low here. We're down at the big middle, though. This place looks wonky. Got stuff all along the edges. Alright, we're going deeper. I could literally just jump off here and don't have to worry about a lot. Also, for some reason, there's wind down here. And also, your oxygen supply doesn't seem to go down once you get down this deep. So this central area here is pretty sustained. Even more so than the surface, I would say. Because, like I said, no oxygen deprivation. Alright, I built a tunnel down here. This took a while. Though I kinda don't know how much of it you need. This next part's gonna get a little weird. Because once you get to here, the gravity shifts around. There we go. Now, the reason I came down here the way I did... Oh, this is different. What resource is that? I'm not sure what resource that one is. Yeah, the gravity gets very loose. Alright, the reason I came down here, though, is because this is because some of these seem to take... Alright, I don't know if I need that many of those or not. That seems important. Okay, I think I only need one. Geometric triptych. Unclassified energy signature embedded in a truncated whatever. Okay. Gravity is weird here. Okay. Good, we're good. Where do I plug this thing in? Ah, like that. Move that out of the way. Okay. Update. Activated planet's core. Solve the gateway engine on Silva. Unlocked dance banks. There's something out there. New mission. There was a lot of pop-ups there. Multi-core processing. New mission. Okay. So... wonky. I guess we gaze into the object node. Dim node, cosmic elevation. So that's different. So yeah, we're at the Earth's core. I already activated all the outliers. I don't know if I had to activate all the outliers before, or just one of them, or whatever. But I guess I can teleport everywhere now here. But cosmic node elevation. So it's this. I don't remember seeing that before from any of these. Let me just teleport to one of these and see if they show up now. The map only shows up in 4's one. Yeah, a little wonky. Yeah, okay, that satellite piece or whatever doesn't show up. So I must have to find a way to rocket to the other thing? I'm not sure. But we're making big discoveries with this core stuff. And it's really just zany because of how the cores work. I like it though. Like, it's very cool. I wish I could remember which one is actually close to my base. is this? Which one is this? Not the one close to my base. Okay. Either way, not important. We can just go back to whenever we want now. That'll make getting down there a lot easier, because now I don't have to go the entire distance around. It is wonky with how my the gravity effect on this whole place is very strange. Because, like, watch this. I'll get up here to a point, and then it'll suddenly shift to a different direction. And suddenly this is up. So you have to be a little careful with some of that, because of the way my pathing went. It's definitely abnormal. But I love the look of this place. It's very cool looking. Also, I think it lit up even more since we activated the core and actually turned it on. Wonder what will happen if we get to the cosmic, like the one that's floating around the planet, and activate that, if it'll change anything. I wonder if that means this planet has a moon, or if it's something else. Or like a space station. So it looks like our next move is we're going to have to go to space. And I guess I didn't need any of these power supplies. I brought them down here expecting to have to power it up, but I did see that I needed some of those minerals. Silicate? What was it? No, that's silicate. Bother. The one that you use for glass, I believe. Whatever it's called. The round ones you saw me use. So, this is a very interesting design. Definitely different than the normal ones up on the surface. And that also makes me wonder if the one in space is going to be completely different and what it'll require. And what we get for activating it. Because we're already getting missions after mission, it sounds like, for this one. Just from activating this one, we've gotten several mission requirements met that I'm not quite sure how many missions we just completed. 1, 2, or unlocked some new missions. We're unlocking a lot of missions here. Because, yeah, like I mentioned, I wasn't expecting the whole snail thing. Like, I'd heard there were snails in the game, but I hadn't expected that was how that would get activated with completing the collecting 3 zinc mission. Well, not even 3 zinc, 3 materials that become zinc. Alright, let's get back to the surface though and check our mission logs and rewards at the surface. Plus up there I want to be able to do, because that way I can receive a rewards properly, and also I can consider our next course of action. I should have grabbed some more the mutant hispine seeds or something for the slug or snail. It's a snail. It has a shell. So yeah, snail, not slug. But probably should have grabbed some of those as its favorite food. But you know, it would require a lot more digging around and finding something. Probably wouldn't have taken too long, but is it worth it? I don't know. Looks like it doesn't really matter what it eats. It eats anything, really. It just would affect its quirky ability a little more effectively. Probably longer amount of time. However long it is, I don't know. Still bright out here, so no testing that on that. That's whether it was glowing at all. Alright. New missions. Core concept. Activate a planet's core. Dig deep, find the planet core, and figure out how to turn it on. Alright, we're getting a few items out of that. Got another one of these. Our main base is really well powered now. Just from continuously having generators that don't run out. Alright. Well, it's talking tungsten, eyes on lithium, stuffed storage. There's a new one. There's something out there. Investigate the unidentified satellite. This is the unidentified satellite that has been revealed in the solar system. Okay, I have to figure out how to do that. Multi-core processing. Activate the cores of every planet. Looks like there are 7 planets currently. I don't know if there's going to be another one once they added that upcoming DLC I've seen mention of. On every planet, activate at least 1 gateway chamber and the core. Alright. Prototype recovery. Find vehicle data recorded on Destlo. Blow up data recorder. Retrieve an exochip. Alright. There are so many missions in this game and various things that they really keep you going on weird storylines. Because there's a lot of stories that suggest, like, chips and things that suggest that a lot of this is all of this is a simulation. But then there's also things like this that suggest kind of a little more than that. And that there may be some... That's interesting. Or if that means there are... I guess there's a different snail for every planet. And we can eventually unlock them all. There is so much to this game. Little quirks and hidden secrets, and it's really kind of nice of them to do that, because it's a nice touch of, here, have some mix of things to play with. You don't feel like doing one task? Well, guess what? You don't have to. Go do it differently. Good. Take this. We're gonna plug that in there. And we're gonna plug this in here. I'm just gonna drop these off here because I don't need them right now. Okay. Well, everyone, that was a lot of stuff and a lot of stuff I hadn't anticipated finding. So many quirky items in this game. I still haven't figured out how to make the jetpack boost work. I should probably just look up the key binding, see if there's a special one for it. And I'm missing something on. I think the next goal, though, is to go into space and check out where we can launch this thing to, because I don't actually know if I can just launch to that, wherever that satellite is, now that we know it exists, or if I can launch to several other areas, or, you know, what the case may be. I've got enough stuff here that this is like my idea of what I should bring for just making sure I have everything I need to get up there and to get back if necessary. And to establish a quick base once I get there. But that's for another episode, I think. Because we covered a little more here than I expected, and that was kind of cool. Hope you're enjoying this all. Leave a comment below. What did you think about that core and the design? What do you think about the design of this game in general? I think it looks kind of cute and gentle. Dying is kind of easy at times, but all in all, it's doesn't really punish you for it all that badly. Unless maybe I can't remember if you can change the settings so it does, but mostly it's just have fun with it and explore at your pace. This is definitely a casual game from the general feel of it, and I've been enjoying it so far. So many things you can just find in the wreckages, like I did not build this, or some of those extra solar panels I've got, those medium solar panels. Yeah, I never built those. I just found them lying around in various places, and most of these things you get as mission rewards as well. Boy, my base is a mess. I really shouldn't make this thing up. Still have to get gunpowder. Like, I found some dynamite, but I haven't actually made it myself. I have to find the things for it. Not doing anything else with this event. We finished that. For now, I'm happy with that. I got a lot of stuff from the event itself. There's so much to this game. Well, that should do it for now. Good day, everyone. Bye!